What's going on, everybody? We got our coffee and our water. We're ready to go this morning. We're actually going to be heading to a 38 Regal, the new one. It's a FXO, so it's a flybridge version. I actually never seen one before, but we got a couple things to check out on it, so let's just get there. Well, all right, we're here. We're actually furthest down in Pinellas County here. I didn't realize it was about an hour drive down here, but let's go check it out. There she is, sitting in the water. The customer's actually waiting for his lift. This property is actually getting demolished. Get a new lift at his other house, so she's sitting in the water for us. The biggest problem here is getting low voltage on his house side, so we're gonna see what's going on. We'll also check the boat out, so let me get my booties on here. We'll jump on. All right, so we have three 300s on the back, of course. This is actually hull number 1. This is the first FXO, which means flybridge, that ever was made by Regal here. The 42 flybridge has been around, but they decided to make a baby version of this boat, I guess you'd call it. Let's take a walk inside here. We're gonna light up our battery switches anyways. We're probably gonna want to start a generator. We have no shore power because he's temporarily using his boat dock here, not at his house. No, there we go. So we're on. Oh, that's cool. It's got the one big giant Garmin in the dash here. Basically the same thing as all the Regals here. I'm sure if you've looked at my videos, you've seen the 38 before. It's got the same sliding door set up. The main cabin here. Big TV. It's got a bowl sink. Of course, you got the bathroom. And this side is the shower. So it's basically set up exactly the same as the other 38, except for it has a flybridge, which we'll go up on top here in a second. Got a big second bedroom here. I always like the windows being low here because really nice view out into the water here. Run back upstairs. So our biggest concern here is low voltage on the house side. Yep, see, we got it right now. Voltage alarm. Okay, so we're definitely gonna run our generator. All of our motor stuff looks fine. We got a battery per motor here. Let's run upstairs. It looks like the 42 flybridge. I actually haven't even been on one of these flybridge style boats yet. I think we have another one ordered. You got you a refrigerator here. Yep, that's cool. You got speakers up here. Speakers. Obviously, it's all seating. This thing's brand new, so it does not have the bimini top there. I actually have to custom make it because everything on this boat is number 1. It's like this canvas was just put on by TaylorMade, the company, because they have no schematics for it or anything, so they've used this boat as their test boat, I guess you call it. This was at the Miami Boat Show. That's where it came from. We bought it because the customer wanted it. Just take these off real quick. Move our cover out of the way. I'm curious to see. Oh, we got the big giant Garmin up here too. Well, look at that. It's basically the same setup as downstairs. That's cool. It's identical. You even got your bow thruster control and everything. Joystick. Nice. I like too that they got seating right here, right at the front. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice view up here too. Good place to be if you're out in the water. Venture back downstairs here. Alright, let me get down in this hole here. So I'm going to open this up. I gotta take this cover off and everything, so I'll cut the film here and we'll be back down in the hole in a second. Alright, let's get down in our hole. It's got a Seakeeper too, that's cool. Yep. It's nice. Then you got a Fisher Panda instead of a Westerbeak, which makes a big difference. So let's look here. We have all your battery switches here. So this is the automated battery switches right here, which you can flip on and off by doing this. That turns them off manually. And if you turn them on, you can flip them down. So can you do me a favor? Go up there and just flip them on and off, like off. I want to make sure they're working down here. Okay. So that the house battery's not stuck on and it's causing it to drain everything. Then we know. You turn your house, just do the house, would you?
Just turn the house off?
Yep.
House is off.
There's your problem. You gonna flip it back on? Alright, try it again.
Just turned it off.
Alright. It was locked on manually, so that was the problem. His house was staying on. Because if you push this down, it turns it on where you can't use the switch. So somebody pushed it down and allowed it to stay on all the time, even if you push those automated switches. Alright, so the next thing we're going to want to do is open up our batteries, which this should have 8D batteries. This is our engine batteries right here on this side, on our starboard side, next to our shore power reel. You got your gulper pump here, that is for your shower sump. These are all your blowers right here. This actually is your crapper tank vent. You change that out once a year so you don't get the smell inside the cabin. Alright, go over to the port side here. We just got our battery connections for our engines here. This is the generator stuff here. Your big Fireboy. And here's our 8D batteries for your house. So we're going to take these covers off. We're going to fire up the generator. We want to make sure that our chargers are actually working correctly for this. That way we know, but we know now that the low voltage is because it was on the whole time. That battery switch was just on, because you can manually set them on if you want to, and that switch upstairs doesn't do anything at that point. So let's pull these covers off. Alright, they've actually switched these out because this boat was at the Miami Boat Show and they must have killed them because batteries are brand new. So we're going to load check them, make sure they're both working. They both got the same voltage, so we know one's working, one's not, or wiring is wrong or something. Yeah, see, so this battery's got 12.74. So this one's not getting drawn on. Oh, who cares? Yeah, so this one's good. So this one's not taking the abuse. I bet you this one's taking the abuse. Whatever's hooked to this one is what's killing it. Yeah, 11.6. It's gonna say it's bad. Or to charge it. It doesn't say it's bad, it says charge. So let's fire up the generator and we'll make sure that these things are actually charging here. We got our strainers open. You want to start it?
Fired up? Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Alright, good. So our battery switches are working. My concern here is our battery charger might not be hooked up right, or it might be messed up. Who knows? We just want to make sure we get charging to both of these batteries. This one obviously must be hooked to whatever is staying on when that battery switch was stuck on, which is now not stuck on. So we can sit here and charge them, and if it's charging, then we'll let it charge. Yep. There's our fuel pump. This thing might be a little loud here in a second. So now that it's running, it is pulling voltage out of this battery. Can you turn on the charger for me? Battery charger? I just want to make sure I can do whatever. You don't have to keep looking back. He's going to turn on the battery charger here, and let's see if this thing starts spiking. Should light up right there for us. Sorry for the noise, we're right next to the generator. We got lights. Yep, charger's working. That's good. Check our other one. Good voltage. Alright, so we pulled power from everything, which pulls power from our pump here, which killed our generator. No big deal. I wanted to see what these batteries are already at to make sure they're going to come back alive. Yeah, we're already at 12.23. The generator's going to start pulling power away from it here. He just turned everything on, or he's going to turn everything on. Yeah, his house is already on, so we already got power pushing. We know our charger is working, so we're going to have to let the generator run and allow the this battery to charge up. Like I say, the reason for that was just because that house battery switch was on the whole time on manual. Alright, we just turned the generator off here. We've been charging for a little over an hour probably here. We are coming back with voltage here. Let's just see what it does. And says probably going to tell us to charge some more, but we're going to check. Yep, okay, recharge. So we're getting there. That's good news. The battery is okay. Alright, he's gonna let it charge some more. He's firing the generator back up. We got our covers on. Let's get out of our hole here. Let's shut our hatch back down. Makes it convenient for sure. Be able to get inside of there. Alright, let's run inside here and take a look at our generator screen. Alright, so we're definitely charging. You can see this thing wandering around 13 back to 12. These things are kind of finicky. I don't know why they always wander, but they do. The screen next. Our cooling is good. Cylinder head temp's good. Exhaust manifold, everything looks good there. It's got 385 hours on it. Good. So yeah, we'll let this thing keep charging here. The customer's gonna stay and let it charge and check everything, but I'm pretty sure, being that we have 14 volts charging on our battery side here, no draw, it should charge up pretty fast. You only have the one battery charger, since you only need one, being that there's basically just two big batteries in here. I figure we close the video out here up on the top. You can see one of our Pursuits there in the background. But this is definitely a cool view up here. I like the flybrid version of these all these Regals here. Anyway, that being said, I always appreciate everybody watching. I will see you next time. Later. Hey buddy. What are you doing?